Hi, I'm Joel Reedy, an attorney at Cornerstone Law Firm. Today, I want to talk to you about what your nonprofit should be doing in the middle of the coronavirus and how you can continue to make good and important steps for your organization in the middle of a national lockdown. This is actually the second take of this video because during the first one we were interrupted with a phone call with a client asking what to do if they can't hold their board meetings that are required under their bylaws. So I want to talk a little bit about the importance of bylaws because as a nonprofit, a lot of times you start out with nothing but a passion and an idea. And then you get started and you think, I'll worry about all the legal stuff later. And it's hard when you're first starting out sometimes to think about all of the things that you're going to need, all of the potential problems that you're going to confront that you're going to need written rules for. So let me start with this. What are bylaws? Bylaws are like the constitution for your organization. They tell you the rules. They tell you how the board has to operate. Bylaws are going to cover contingencies of what happens if a board member passes away suddenly or if you have to replace somebody because they resign, how many board members you have to have. They're going to cover other things such as how many people have to be present in a room to take a vote. Obviously, now we have additional problems with the coronavirus going on. We have organizations that can't meet. So what happens if you can't meet? Your bylaws should authorize you to have remote meetings and should authorize you to take all actions via email. Now, maybe your organization doesn't do that. Specifically in larger organizations, a lot of times they don't want to authorize action by email because they want everybody to have the chance to be present and to argue, frankly, over courses of action. This might be an appropriate time to set in place emergency bylaws. So many states allow emergency bylaws, and even states that don't specifically have a statute authorizing them, these states allow you to do things to get around those rules in the time of an emergency or a crisis. So you obviously aren't going to want to have meetings of more than 10 people right now under the rules that are being given out by the local and federal governments. But you can pass bylaws allowing yourself to take those actions by email. There are a number of other really important things that you can do with bylaws, and so I want to really encourage you to reach out to a local attorney. You certainly can call us at the Cornerstone Law Firm, and we'll talk about what you need to do. We can get your bylaws turned around in very short order, okay? So if you have a question or you think you need to do an update, or if you don't have bylaws at all, give us a call, and we'll discuss how we can get you set up to make sure you're taken care of during this crisis.